You really shouldn't be removing those, you know?
Someone says behind me. Snapping from my ruminations, I see that I'd absent-mindedly taken the chess poster, tearing it clearly from the pushpin. Yeah, sorry. I quickly pin it back in place after a brief fumble before turning around. Why did you say you clumsily pin it back? Because you're clearly not doing it quickly. And saying you're doing it clumsily kind of leaves, I don't know. Or at least remove quickly. Because quickly and the brief fumble kind of clash in a weird way. He's not blue-skinned, he's scaled. A blue-scaled, brown-haired, parasol boy. He's a man, he's an adult, with sharp clothes and a disarming demeanor holds his hand out to... He said one line to you. Are you gay, Anon? Are you gonna make out? Are you gonna start smooching? Are you gonna kiss him? Are you gonna kiss him on the lips? Are you gonna give him a warm, brotherly hug that's totally just brotherly? Are you gonna be sitting by the warm candlelight on a cold winter's night? I'm just saying, Anon. I'm just saying. You think his demeanor is so disarming. I'm just saying. Make him a kiss. Make him a little kiss. Just give him a little kiss. It's alright. I'm certain that Chess Club would be happy to have you. Ben. He adjusts his glasses to get a better look at me. Oh, my Anon. God damn it, I wanted to be too stupid. I'm writing a joke. Well, I don't know if I'd join. Don't have a mind for that kind of stuff. Just sort of wasn't thinking when I took it down. I take his hands and I'm thankful that I won't have to reset the bones this time. Anon.
In any case, I am sure that you will find an extracurricular to your liking.
Yeah, likely not. Shitposting is the only extracurricular I need.
You are the new student I heard about. We are happy to have you here at St. Hammond. What brings you to our school?
That Shaw's probably never noticed.
Who? Homestead?
Surely such a normie conversation point that everyone will ask me. Well, yeah, Anon. Because you kind of moved out of the middle of fucking nowhere. People don't just show up in senior year.
You bingus?
Well, you know.
Of course, I should have realized. Sorry, but there have been a few transfers due to volcano highs and high occupancy. But I shouldn't have guessed that was the case. What part of the art program are you looking forward to the most?
Oh. I like how he leaves it open. Megamind's... Is it?
No, it's not.
I mean, it's close. I'll give it that much, but the sweater is off.
This fucking look, though.
Maybe I'm just finding the wrong one. That's also possible. Like, I'm just doing a surface level googling. Oh god, that's the Skittles game. Oh fuck, I just remembered. Oh boy. Snake-like creatures, but no actual snakes. Oof. I'm hit with the heavy stuff today. Okay. I look to the hand at the side, clutching what I'm 90% sure is a camera bag. Shooting? He frowns. Okay, 76% sure.
Oh, you mean photography?
His face brightens up. Shit, now I gotta figure out a subject he knows. Play it safe, Anon. You didn't think this through, did you, buddy? Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if it's my primary art. You know, I've often been referred to as artistic before. Seriously? Why can't I keep my spaghetti in my pockets for more than 3 sentences?
Well, that is certainly a boon at this school.
Well, thank God he didn't get the meme. I mean, I didn't get it either. I didn't get it either. You can't know every meme, you know.
Are you in Mr. Yadakan's AP photography class?
Why are you saying AP? Just say his photography class. There's probably only one. I think so. I pull out my hand-scrolled schedule, which Ben all too quickly snatches up to absorb. Come on, man, I'm not interested in vor. Unfortunately, I've been far too focused on staying cool and been too engrossed in deciphering his chicken scratch. Because only the hallway commotion at the last second. Suddenly, there's a purple-green blur slicing through the growing crowd, headed straight for... What growing crowd? Can't just establish there's a crowd that's growing. Now, I'm not the most agile guy in the best of circumstances. So, of course, instead of simply sidestepping the incoming danger, I've flubbed it as hard as possible, tripping over my own feet into the nearby display case, and then having both feet run over what feels like the weight of a truck balanced on a pillar. How the fuck does Olivia not crash? How does Olivia not crash after this? Both of your feet? Are they that squishy? You shooting? What? Oh, you mean photography. I mean, it's America, you know. I've been told that school shootings are a bit of a pastime over there. You know, I've kind of been thinking about it. Do you think I should go for an AR? I kind of feel like an AK guy myself. I heard that if you call the right people, you can get some heat rounds. Will result in some lovely splatter. I was thinking I'd take 2 hostages in that hallway, you know, just really liven it up for the crime scene investigators.
I don't know, Anon, but however, I have some tips for you. See, the fire escape over there can be locked down if you put a little magnet on it. It would make it far easier to crowd and corral the people when they are panicking.
See, Ben, that's how we're gonna make this a shooting to remember. See, now that's an irreverent version of anyone. Oh. The curse rings out, drawing all attention. Then an immediate slam into the glass. What glass? You didn't establish that fucking case. You were standing next to a pinboard, man! Did they start walking? So he's next to a pinboard and he just magically manifests in front of some glass? Huh. Okay, drawing all attention. Then an immediate slam into the glass, followed by a sickening squelch as whatever that was. Undoubtedly some air from my feet. Then all eyes are on me splayed out on the floor. You fell on the ground like a loser. But I'm only searching for what the hell just happened. Head swing back and forth. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Like, this is very unclear writing. Hold up. Okay, curse rings out, draw all attention, immediate slam into the glass, followed by a sickening squelch, whatever that was, undoubtedly some air got off some air off my feet. Did you mean you jumped? Where did you fall down? You're just down there all of a sudden. I don't even... there's an order of operations here, and I can't decipher it. Ben crouches down to say something, but my shocked ears just can't hear it. I realize whatever gremlin just took me out is long gone. So I just lay my head out onto the floor. I still can't hear Ben, though he's now taking stock of the case I just collided with, seemingly content with the lack of damage my fleshy body did or didn't do.
Hey, Anon, I'm sorry for her, but she didn't necessarily mean it. Just a casualty.
I'm not really registering his words, but I can hear him now that my ears have stopped ringing. When did they start ringing? My eyes are fixed high into the case now. There's a painting at its center. Artism aside, I can't string together the words for why I drew my eye, but it certainly was pretty. Anon does not have artistic appreciation. He only likes the music because Fang is cute. Just to vigorously make out. Oh. It's a cityscape. Maybe full caldera? Well, I haven't really seen enough of it in the pictures to tell otherwise. But it was bathed in the autumn colors of sunset. Maybe it was impressionist. Maybe I'm acting like I know what that means from one of my Moldavian brush technique forms. Either way, the effect was dreamy. Like a projection on a cloud, just enough details to see the fine attention of the artist's eye without compromising the wistful feeling it gives you. A river lazily snakes across the lower half, reflecting everything back up. Anyways, Ben's hand is in my face now, so I decided to take it. It's enough faking painting discourse for one school year. Honestly, it would have been funnier if the case broke and get a free glass shard acupuncture. Well, knowing Anon, it should have happened. Although Inco is the chubby one. Or at least it gives me a chubby impression. Thanks. Is that a daily occurrence? Whatever that was. You could say that. Though it was on some days than others. That to stay at the middle of the hall is usually back. Staying out at the middle of the halls is usually best practice. Several blunders aside, no one is looking anymore. I guess that could have been a nightmare scenario, but because it wasn't, I'll just live and let live. Fuck whoever that was, though. In any case, it seems that we do Ayarakan, though you haven't also for AP Art. I would give you a tour of the school, but we are cutting close. Good luck in your first period. Gee, thanks. Wait, good luck for what? He's already off in the opposite end of the hall with just giving me a wave. Good. No need for a tour anyway. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like I'm special enough for a welcoming committee. What a weird call-out. Man put all of his points into endurance in a while. That's a shit build, my man. You want that luck. For the funniest situations. Hold up. Alright. Well, since it's almost time for first period, I begin making my way to the gymnasium. Shit. Surprisingly, the shut-in shitposter is not physically fit. One changing montage later, and the whole class stands at the ready as the missing link walks in. Should have uppercased that or something, because it feels more like you're just calling him the teacher. Seriously, I'm about ready to bust out laughing. The senior prank isn't supposed to be how would you know, Anon? Oh, it's because he was probably the victim of the last few. I bet his whole fucking reveal was the senior prank of that year. Attention, maggots! An apish... Is that without an E? It is without an E. Well, the more you know. The apish figure screams before bellowing his whistle with max lung capacity. He's covered in a thick layer of hair across most of his body. As much as it calls into question his humanity, it certainly rules him out as a saurian. Everyone else gets with the program, snapping to attention. Most are falling into a parade rest, I think it's called. What? You missed one of your interruption dashes there, buddy. The pose with the hands folded behind the back. I fumble to mimic the rest just as his attention turns to me. And I see here that they have delivered to me the saddest excuse for soldiers on this side of the Pacific Ocean. This side of the whole country? Harsh. He marches back and forth, his baseball cap tucked tightly over his head, obscuring his eyes and framing his simian features. Rest assured that in this class you will be molded into a fine stock of cadets. Those of you that survive, that is. This guy's serious? No, it's just some hard-ass act, right? He's just being a big bingus. He's just being a big bingus, don't worry about it. I'm gonna do a little dance, because I like saying big bingus. YouTube, the thing changed. It's like, I'm still eligible for memberships. I don't know what to do with them, YouTube. What do I do with memberships? There's no one to give me money. You're just like, oh man, people can have a little star next to their name. I don't have money to pay artists to make cute little icons. I don't even know what the cute little icons would be. God. I just want one level, and that one level is that everyone gets a little papats. You get papats for free. Actually, I'd be the kind of person who would have, like, 2 perks, or 3, maybe. The one is like, hey! The second's like, there you go. And then the final one is like, you have too much money. Go away. Get some help! Fuck! See a doctor! Please! Oh. Discounted merchandise? Photos and status updates? Why does the 4 level one raise level 1's pricing structure, level 2 as well? Like, what are you doing here with these pricing structures? It seems to be an issue. Well, the issue is that I don't care. You get like 5 to give 5 memberships? I get 5 membership. I don't even know what to do with that. No one comments on my videos reliably enough that giving them a membership matters. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I could turn it on, but like I'm constantly like, I don't think it matters. It does anything. I'd just be wasting time and look like a big bingus for trying. You know? Oh, that's the name. Pop Team Epic. Ugh. They have to know the truth. Nothing but the truth. Alright. You may refer to me as Coach Solly. Not Solly, and certainly not Coach, as you maggots are not on a first-name basis with me! You got it, Coach! The loudmouth pink dillo next to me bellows with a huge grin. Drop and give me 20 pain! I don't think this is very Damien. Personally, Okay, first off, I need to turn on a new soundtrack because I'm getting sick and tired of this fucking... There we go. Now I'm feeling cosmopolitan, like a Pillsbury Doughboy. I don't think Damien would do this. Damien always says stuff, and he always gets away with it. Like, it implies his emotional intelligence, that he's capable of pushing it as far as he does in the game. But maybe I forgot something, I don't know. I always got the impression he just knows exactly what he's doing. But let's look it up. Maybe I'm just forgetful. God, every fucking time I see that title, Anon's cousin goes to... Wah, wah. Aren't we lucky? We get to play a game. This fucking moron. Oh, it's great. Did he push? He might have. No, the push-ups were like everyone in general. Damien, why did you socialize by picking your teammates? Shades is on the blue team. Oh, they moved around so many fucking sprites in that scene. They really overdid it, and then they never did it again. I mean, Damien shoots himself at that point. Anyway. Yes, sir, Coach Solly. Immediately drops and pumps out the raps without second hesitation. What is even happening? I mean, I just want to write something and publish it, but I'm physically incapable. Every time I get close, my brain contrives a reason why I shouldn't. My brain just refuses to let me have it. It just refuses to let me actually enjoy posting something and feeling bad about the feedback I get. Even the Man of Theseus I've been working on, I just go nowhere. I can't even write 2 people just fucking smooching. I can't even do that. How sad can you be? Suddenly the monkey man is right in my face. What are you looking at, cadet? Nothing, sir. Nothing? No. Are you referring to your fellow bag-o' dirt, Cadet Payne as a monkey boy? That's ironic. What was that, cadet? Nothing, sir. I mean, what I was saying, I wasn't looking at anything in particular. A laugh ripples throughout the crowd, quickly stifled by the head cock from Coach Solly. Perhaps you weren't. Work on that, cadet. Yes, sir. Sir. This guy's absolutely cracked. In honor of our newest cadet, Private Monkey Boy. Please don't let that catch on. We will be starting the year off with a rhyme on a slaughter that is... Dodge! Bow! The pink dialogue next to me stands up after serving his punishment. Whoa, bro! You just finessed Coach Sully into dodgeball the first day! You're like a superhero or something! So is this a timeline where Anon and Inco get his paper mixed up because accounting was only looking at the pics? And he transferred to an animal school because his last name is Lion? What? Oh, God. Please. Please. Must... That's not how any of this works. Great. I grimace. Oh, like super spug. He's right, monkey boy, you did. Oh, wait.
He's right, monkey boy. You did good.
A woman sardonically chimes in from the left as the groups begin to divvy up. Before I can get a good look at her, the wind's knocked out of me from a healthy thwack to the spine. Whoever it was luckily smacks me with the flat end of a fuchsia tail, although I'm piercing me with the numerous spikes. The pink dialo smacks me on the back, not helping if I'm honest. Whoa, man, you're just the luckiest guy I know. I suck in a deep breath as best I can to avoid passing out. How is this lucky? Oh yeah, he just got Coach Solly to go for dodgeball the first day of class. He does that by himself in Inco's timeline. You could say his gym partners... I told you, Senator. I warned you. You were warned. I'll get membership set up just so that I can punish you with one. I can slide one down your front pocket, and you just have to deal with that. Nerd. If a props to this... Wait. That's almost definitely an elf. And me, I give you props for it. If a props to this lethal, it's also another L. So, as I was writing Man of Theseus, right? A thing that I bought that really... Okay, hold up. Let's turn this fucking music off, because I gotta think. I got a big think going on in my brain. One thing I don't like is that Anon is, like, weirdly sociable in this, because Inco is a more proactive protagonist, and as a result, he drives the plot forward a bit more than other characters do. But in Man of Theseus, I realized it'd be kind of interesting if Anon was just an asshole and didn't engage with that, and instead engaged in a different way with things. Like, he just tells Yadika, no, I'm not sitting next to her. She doesn't want me sitting next to her. Why should I? I don't want to be her friend. Why do you keep saying that? And that's kind of a twist that I was like, you know, this would be a way more interesting way to develop this character. So, another restart it is. But I like that idea. I think that having Anon be in that role would be interesting. But there's a lot of stuff I want to do with Anon right now. And there's a lot of stuff I want to do with a lot of characters. And I just don't get to any of it. Because I just keep getting caught up in my own pants. And I'm like... Bleh. I don't have gift receiving turn on. I have no power here. Ugh. Monstrous. I've been blocked. The name is Damien, by the way. He plays a more reassuring hand on my shoulder. Anon. Did we just become best friends, or what? Oh, what is right? Maybe it's this goofy grin or the countless eyes that bore into you. But I don't think I'd really get along that well with this guy. Who's the you, then? You mean me? They bore into me, because it's you. You fucking bingus. Yo, we gotta make sure we're on the same team. Now that isn't a bad idea. Fuck it. He can call it what he wants, but I get a feeling that I can use him as a sturdy shield against the incoming hail of rubber. Sure. I shrug, causing his frills to flap excitedly. Is he pogging? No time to all that as he drags us to one side of the gym, waving off any protest from the team captain. Damien's the team captain, the original. Even before I can ask Damien what to expect, the whistle blows and all hell breaks loose. They hit the deck as a volley of dodgeballs begin smacking into the scales of the innocent. Oh wait, what? I hit the deck as the volley of dodgeballs smacking into the scales of the innocent drowns out all of the sounds. It's horrific, and my ears begin to ring from the adrenaline again. Crawling across the battlefield, I see, but I can't hear as my teammates lie wailing. Oh god, that's a lot of blood. Is that guy clutching his... My man, you are not on the beaches of Normandy. Come on, perk up. Suddenly, I'm dragged to my feet by the nape of my gym shirt. It's Damien. Same stupid grin as he attempts to say something, effortlessly dodging and even maneuvering me to avoid the rubber hail. I smack the side of my head to get the ring in to subside. What? If you can dodge Omni-Man, you can dodge a ball. That's a fair statement. I said that's not how you dodge, man. This is. He swings me to his other side, dragging my feet to narrowly avoid a ball, poised to ruin any plans of parenthood. Not that that's very likely, but I mean, good on him. Now you try, Anon. He drops me, causing me to stumble forward, a red rubber ball of death shaving a bit off the top. Suddenly, I'm in a Toho game. Is this a Toho reference? As it feels like everyone on the other team is talking to me. Isn't it Ikaruga? Come on, man. Don't have time to think, much less imagine catching one to try and return fire. Damien, meanwhile, is effortlessly sliding back and forth, even catching a ball one-handed and outing an opponent with it right after. Both sides begin to thin considerably with only the heavier hitters and a couple of grunts like me spreading fire concentration. Come on, Anon. Coach Solly chose this for more than just hazing. Didn't he? Of course he did. You can't just keep getting mogged by these meteor dodgers. Humans were literally built for throwing shit. Did I not read this part? What happens if I row guarded him out? If you perform a perfect gun parry, does it count as a DQ? I just need to know. I steel my nerves, reaching for a nearby discarded ball, and I boldly stand and reel it back with as much strength as my neat physique can muster. You are not old enough to be neat, man. Like, I'm pretty sure to be a neat, you need to be an adult. The classification comprises people of between 16 and 24 in the United Kingdom. In Japan, it's 15 to 34. But, Anon, you are literally in school! You are literally in education! You're a net! Not in employment or training. You fucking loser. Is a distinct social category from that of the freeter? Is a person who's unemployed, underemployed, a precarious worker that lacks full-time employment? Ifiruta is a portmanteau for free, and the German word for labor, Arbeiter. Freiter. Arbeito. What the hell is this history? The mortuarium type, the dream pursuing type, or the no alternative type? Dun 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 dun. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted again. I'm so bad at this. Where were we? I aim, time slowing to a crawl. The peak of human perception achieved, no one targeting me actively. All balls aside from my own in mid-flight. My sights focus on some runt on the other team. Sorry, pal, but it's gotta be done. My arm unfurls the projectile with force unknown to me ever before, and every feeling from today's eclipse by a sense that this is a turning point. No more loss after loss. Maybe I can't be good, but I can be okay enough to... That is so not Anon. Like, Inco's a bit of a... he's a Pillsbury Doughboy. He's a golden retriever. He's a soft boy. But Anon is a defeatist little asshole. He does not feel good enough over one game of dodgeball. Like, I admit that the high could probably be there, but it's like slapped out of him. But that's... we see it coming, because we know the stories. Come on. Like, is he really that self-defeatist if he's willing to give himself a high? Isn't the whole point that he fucked up so bad he transferred across the country? Like, it's a weird conflict of tones, I guess. That's probably getting me. Anyway, all up so immediately dashes that fuchsia saurian from earlier, snatches the balls across the team line. I don't see a return fire, it all just goes white with a rubbery thunk, bounds off my chrome dome, and I slump to the ground. Somehow, though, I'm still not unconscious despite blow after blow this morning. I mean, you got hit, like, twice? From my supine out face down position, I hear everyone starts walking away. A lone pair of sneakers squeak up beside me. On your feet, private monkey boy! Jesus, Christ, let that be the last time I hear that name. I groan in response, but otherwise slowly puppeteer my limbs back in action. I shakily push myself up and eventually force my eyes open. Spinning double vision usually isn't a good sign. Oh, and the fact that Coach Solly sounds like he's at the end of the tunnel.
You were good, son. Real good. Good enough that I almost feel bad calling you the worst.
Not that bad, oh? Shakily rise to my feet, legs buckling like a newborn deer. He harumphs before quickly pulling something out of his back pocket and slapping it onto my head. Ow. Oh, it's some sort of brimmed cap.
That is your hall pass, Private. Report to the nurse's office for a debrief.
There's no way he said that. This is some sort of power move, a test. No, sir?
That wasn't a question, son. I know when a soldier's been licked beyond the means of recovery. I'll be there soon to collect your hall pass so don't you lose it.
He says with more gravity than he told me to seek help with. He strides off into the men's locker room, leaving me to stumble my way blindly through the halls. I almost miss it, and maybe it's a hallucination, but I swear I see a pink frilled sword give me a thumbs up. It goes slowly opens the locker room. Maybe it's divine luck, maybe it's my caveman senses, but I find the nurse's office. In a blur of interactions, she recognizes the cap on my head and sets to work on a diagnostic of how badly I must have messed up to get here. I don't even think she phrased it that way, but it's all within the look she gives. Sure enough, Coach Solly is there not too long after.
Well done in the line of duty, soldier. Take the rest of the day off and report back at 800 hours tomorrow.
Hell of a first day.
Well, you survived and avoided a concussion. Still, no need to be shell-shocked. For the shell-shock to stay in the trenches. Tomorrow is another battle. Be proud, son. You tried to stand back up and damn near succeeded in shrugging it off. You should feel good.
Feel good about what?
If it didn't hurt, you wouldn't be trying. And if you didn't try, you might as well be dead. Remember that, Private Moose?
Grab the lone cap from a nearby counter to leave, accidentally revealing the brim was inked with the name Marcus. His name is Coach Solly. That's legally his name. That's the joke they make in the fucking game. I stay a few more minutes in the office mulling over the advice. If I don't try, I try a million things a day. Like putting up with people, surviving. I don't think that what he means. And then what does it mean? Try? I don't know. Maybe there's just some Cro-Magnon ramblings from someone more monkier than man. Maybe there's some old, weird army wisdom there. Either way, I think this is cemented that I do not want to enter service after... What the fuck was that? After this year is over. Hold up. Please hold up. No, I think I just went fucking crazy. Thought I saw the screen tear, but I think it was just my brain. Because I'm pretty sure vertical screen tears like that don't even make sense, right? Because that's not how the screen is, or how anything is rendered. It's always horizontal. I mean, it can happen when you have a... There was a time when like YouTube videos playing behind things would cause lag. Anyway. Either way, I think it is cemented that I do not want to enter service after this year is over. If that is the died army experience, a sip of the real thing, they turn me into paste. I walk back to collect my things from the locker room, now empty as the passing period begins. Coach Solly gives me a low nod from his office, but no more words of wisdom. I returned it after a second of hesitation, which seems the right thing to do, I guess. No, I'm tired, and my brain's just fucked up. God, what an exhausting day. I don't bother changing. The office is aware of my home predicament. Simply okaying with my early leaving. So I head home before 10 a.m. Hey, that's when school starts in goodbye for Kunai. My first day was a resounding failure in every sense of the word. Barely made it through one period. Met a blue camera nerd, met a loudmouth athlete spitter. And the tail end and the ball face. There's a window there, but I can't be asked to finish it. Arst? You're not British. Of some pink bitch. By the time I retrace my morning commute and into my barren apartment, everything just hurts. Thanks for giving this a read. I find Anon more compelling than Inco since the latter doesn't really have an arc or any flaws to grow from. If you think that Inco has no flaws or problems, then you don't understand his problems. It's that he's a bingus. He's a little golden retriever. He's too naive. He assumes the best and doesn't understand what he's doing might be harmful. Like it's the same with Anon. It's just whatever. Of course, that's fine, but would our resident ship goes with the events if I want to hug that gator? Well, the problem is that you're crowbarring him in. The next chapter makes this a bit more clear, but the first chapter's fun. Tongue-in-cheek reference to Snoot game aside, don't expect it was all a dream or a double switch cope. For all intents and purposes, he just disassociated too hard and semi-imagined an idealized time of Volcano High. How? Gonna be fun to write how the stories diverged, chiefly so far that Adnan's just built different, take abuse and coach solid different more blah 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 blah. Again, I'm not too hot on this so far. Yeah, there's someone else is even pointing out that yeah, that scene is not properly written. I get it, right? Ha ha. Ooh. The new version is what? So yeah, how do I feel about this so far? I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I'm annoyed that I don't get to finish my writings. It just makes me an angry boy, a big old angry boy. I just want to write something and put it up already. It's this goal that hangs in my head. It's like if I do this, maybe I can stop being a big bingus. Anyway, the next chapter is day 2. You know, it's just about to expect. They basically wholesale fucking copied the script and went with it. Tweaks aside, I guess. I don't know if Anna will make a good boyfriend for Olivia. I think it just feed each other worst parts. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's an interesting part to go with. Maybe our partnering Anon with someone else, someone who would force him to interact more with people. I do think Anon was written for Fang. That doesn't make any sense. Anon was just 4chan. That's the whole point. Jesus. And go for Olivia. That one does make more sense. Although, again, my demo theory kind of rattles a lot of stuff. So, yeah. Next up is, of course, the fucking Ferris interview. I do it right now, but I'm tired. I'm tired. Is like word A is I'm tired. I'm annoyed at myself. Don't worry about it. It's not this. Like, goddamn. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna go and it's gonna roll over. I think one who gave me the mod is supposed to be the first. I think Wani gave me the mod is supposed to be the first draft of Wani. What? Say what? Anon makes a mod. Anon, you can't make a mod. Oh, there's Little Gator. I forgot that mods exist. I went through all the ones that are real. What the hell is going on here? Anon x Olivia fanfic said after the events of the winter formal. Nico's bathroom from the Wani game mod. It's not. It's not on there. Yeah, I know. I know. I thought the demo was the first draft though. Is the thing. I don't know where the Wani game mod is. Ugh, let me just type it into Google and see what comes up. Oh, it's on NeoCities? Really? An Olivia mod reimagining. What does Olivia look like that? Why does Olivia look like that? Why does Olivia look like that? Did they not figure out how to make this work? Elizabeth last name. It's Farlane! They don't even have the last names! Trish mod Anon. What misery. Who are you people? There's an OST. Oh look, it's the dad, and his art style looks like shit compared to everyone else. It turns out that having a consistent artist is a hell of a trick. God, that looks so bad though. I have a cute. What is this writing? What is going on here? What is this? Aussie. They call him fucking Aussie. No rats on this ship. Fuck around, fine. That's not an Inco thought. Although I guess this is a different Inco, right? Man, those creative differences are why. Like, if I could have something stupid that breaks reality, I would like a device, right? I would love a device that lets you peer into alternate universes and see the different versions of products that we almost had. You know? Edit a Mia route? What an odd idea. I'll just have a whole litter. Is that really true? About... I'm very confused by this mod. Gotta be honest. Like, you call this based on the first draft. It doesn't feel like it's based on the first draft. What is the first draft, even? Can I find this first draft? I'd love to see it. I'm curious. And she seems to have no issues hanging with you either. She will expect you to be in her best behavior anyway. Oh god, they're so much more flattened in a weird way. Man, I guess that is the vibe that this is really radiating, huh? One new game. Well, we'll leave it at that. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go be mad at myself. Because I can't get any fucking shit done. Like a goddamn loser. God, I'm pissed. What is this? My slow realization, this is a clip and not a promo. What is he talking about? Is this in the movie? Oh. What is going on? Someone told me that they were watching the Minecraft movie and like the kids around him like groaned and heckled every time they tried to obviously make a meme out of something. And I feel good about that. That invigorates my soul because I'm like, man, I'm glad that the next generation of kids are giving these people the fucking shit they deserve. We are definitely doing another stream tomorrow because chapter 2 is where I'm going to start getting mad and you're not here. You're not here. Listen, you can pretend, right? You can pretend that you're here for me reading stuff and providing wise ancient insights from a man who cares a little more about writing than your average person does. You can pretend that all you like, but you're here because I get mad like a fucking loser. Oh. Goddamn. You know it's true. I know it's true. We all know it's true. We all sit around the table. We never bring it up, but we know it's true. God damn it. Oh man, I'm just so out of it. The Minecraft movies from the 3 guys I trust with movie reviews. It's your average kids movie, which is bad because MC is a multi-generational thing. Yeah, like it's not that hard to make something more out of Minecraft, right? To just make something that's a little more zesty. But the problem is that they don't care. There's no actual passion or anything. So they just fucking make the obvious movie, and they go, well, that's a movie, I guess. That looks like a movie. It smells like a movie. It tastes like a movie. We're done. And it's like you could find someone who can make you a better movie way easier. It's like it doesn't matter. It's there to check a box. That's it. It's just there to check a box. It just makes me a little sad. We don't live in the world of good because good artists chafe. Like I said, we'll leave it at that for now. I'm gonna go and sleep. I got shit tomorrow. I'll stream when I want. It might not even be at night. It might not even be at the usual time. I just stream whenever I want to. And you'll just miss it. That's just how it's gonna go. I'm gonna stream chapter 2, then I upload all of it. You know, the usual Senna Fair and all that stuff. I'm gonna be mad as ever that I'm not actually creating anything. Like part of the problem, the reason I'm so upset about that is I'm throwing shade at all these people, and I'm giving them all this slack, and it's like, that's fine if you're just a critic, If you're just a critic, if that's all you do is yell at people online, fine. But I make stuff, right? The least I can do is put my money where my mouth is. I can't even do that. Well, like I said, that'll be that. I'm gonna go and, ow. See you guys then.